Hello, my name is Dr. Ryan Doherty from Mill Creek Chiropractic. Today I'm going to go over what the anatomy looks like of your cervical spine and how that can be affecting your neck, which could be causing you some of the headaches you're experiencing. So when I look at your spine from the front, you should have 7 cervical vertebrae looking at your spine from the front. Each one has a bone and a disc that sits in between them, like a shock absorber. The bone also has foramen or holes out the side where the nerve root comes out, and a hole in the back where your spinal cord comes down. So when we look at your spine from the front, everything should look straight up and down, okay? The next thing we'll do is we'll look at your spine from the side. When we look at your spine from the side, you should have a nice C-shaped curve through your spine, those 7 cervical vertebrae with the good cervical curve that you have through your spine, and the disc that hold as the shock absorber to hold your spine up against gravity, which holds up the weight of your head. The average weight of a head is about 8 to 12 pounds. So those discs are really important to hold you up in that against gravity and to hold up the weight of your head. That's why the cervical curve, it plays an important role in that. When we look at your spine from the back, you should have those 7 cervical vertebrae and they should all make a straight line. This is called your spinous process. That's the bump you feel. If you feel the back of your neck and you feel those hard nodules right in the middle, those should all line up and make a perfectly straight line. You also have these transverse processes often on the side. Okay, we also will see right at the base of your skull, this is the base of your skull, and it sits right on this bone right here, and it sits right on there and holds it, and that allows you to rotate your head front, back, up, down, and have that good range of motion at the base of your skull. That is important that it sits in that proper alignment. If it gets subluxated or stuck and locked out of alignment, that's where it can put pressure on the joint, pressure on the nerve. So how the anatomy of your spine can put pressure on the nerve and give you the headaches that you're feeling. If your spine gets twisted or stuck and locked out of alignment, you can see how as I rotate your spine at the base of your skull, it can put pressure on these delicate nerves at the base of your head. The nerves only take about a dime's amount of pressure to cause it pain, discomfort, or any type of symptoms that you're feeling. So if your spine gets jolted forward and back, whether from a trauma or an accident, whether your spine gets subluxated or twisted and stuck and locked out of alignment, you can see how it's pinching, compressing the joint, compressing those delicate nerves, giving you those symptoms that you're feeling. That's why a proper alignment of your spine and of your cervical spine is critically important to make sure you maintain that good curve and maintain the proper health of your spine and maintain the proper health of the cervical disc that you have through here. Now, if at any point in time, not only at the base of your skull, but any other area of your spine gets misaligned, you can see as I twist these bones out of alignment, you can see how it affects the bones above and below. Because you're only as strong as your weakest link. These 7 vertebrae in your neck, if they start to get twisted and stuck and locked out of alignment, putting pressure on the joint, putting pressure on the nerve, it is going to affect the above and below vertebrae, which can give you those symptoms. So that's just a small step into what we look at here at Mill Creek Chiropractic, seeing how the anatomy of your spine is like the foundation of your house, seeing where those problem areas are and what we can do. If it's something you're experiencing with those headaches, we'd be more than happy to help you here in our office.